Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your workout for this week. So this week's workout, you're going to need your band, and you're going to need either a pole, a pillar, or your door attachment that you can wrap around so you can pull away from your band. You're also going to need one pair of dumbbells. That pair of dumbbells will probably work for the two exercises that you're doing. All right, we have a couple of exercises that we're doing for 45 seconds twice through. So your focus on these is going to be pacing yourself, making sure that you can get as many good quality repetitions as you can, but also making sure that you can make the full 45 seconds. The other groups of exercises are going to be quick moving. It's going to be our Tabata style where we do 20 seconds of work, and then you have 10 seconds to transition to your next exercise. So we're really going to be pushing hard and fast and strong for 20 seconds, and then getting a 10-second break into the next move. All right, guys, that being said, let's get started. We're going to be with your band first. And we're going to start with that band wrapped around. You can't see, but I'm using a pillar. You can use anything that works for you that will hold that band in place. And we're going to start facing with our reverse lunge and high row. So remember, on our high row, elbows are going to go up and back at shoulder height. Our low row, elbows go nice and low. So we're going for that high row. We have 45 seconds. We'll follow this one with another band exercise, and I'll give you a heads up before we get there. All right, so standing, chest nice and tall, shoulders down and back. We're going to step back into that reverse lunge. Here we go. Step back nice and low. Elbows nice and high. Big pull. And pull. Good. Remember, we're keeping these separate. So you're getting down into that lunge, then getting that nice elbow pull. By keeping them separate, we are making sure that we are using our upper back muscles to pull back rather than using the momentum of our step. So lunge, chest nice and tall. Nice job, guys. We're looking at 5 seconds to go, and then we're going to turn around. Keep your hands on your bands. We're going to turn around, taking one arm over our head. And then we're going to extend both arms out to the side. We're going to take our chest fly from here. So abs are nice and tight. Arms keep a slight bend. Palms are pointing forward. We're going to squeeze through the chest as if we're trying to make those palms meet. And then open back wide. So remember, when they come together, we're not actually coming all the way together. We're stopping at about shoulder width. If you come any closer than that, we're no longer using our chest muscles to make the action. So big, nice, wide open, squeeze together in the middle. Awesome job, guys. Abs stay nice and tight. You want to keep your body nice and straight. A little bit of a lean forward to help you keep that tension against the band, but try not to rock back with the band. You want to hold that position. 5 seconds, we're going to turn right back around into that lunge and high row. And turn back around. Arm comes back over the head. Chest nice and tall. And here we go. Lunge, big pull. Nice. Really important when you step back into that lunge that you have transferred weight to that back foot. It should not feel like a one-leg lunge. Both legs are working, squeezing the glute of that front leg as you stand. Nice job, guys. We're looking at just over 10 seconds remaining. And then we're going to hit one more round of our chest fly. Last lunge coming up. All right, turn it back around. One more time, chest fly. Abs in nice and tight. Arms stretched out. Here we go. Squeeze. Excellent. So now, depending on the intensity or the tightness of your band, you may need to step a foot in front so that you've got a little bit more brace. If you have a heavier band, a red, a blue, a black, you may need a little bit more bracing out of the legs. If not, keep it right there in the middle. We've got 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Keep squeezing. 3, 2, 1, and you can let that band go. All right, we are moving on to block 2. We're going to grab your band back, but we're going to take it off of our support. We have 3 exercises in a row, all with the band and all with our shorter, higher intensity timing. So depending on your band, you may want just one foot on the band. If it's a lighter band, you may be able to take both feet on the band. Totally up to you. And the beauty of the band is that you can change this up as you go too. So I'm going to start with 2 feet on, knowing that I can take a foot off if it gets too intense and I need to. We're going to start in a rack position, meaning those hands are up in front, elbows are tucked into the rib cage. We're going overhead, so low body's got a little bit of a bend in the knees, abs are nice and tight. When I say go, we've got 20 seconds of as many big overhead presses as you can do. 3, 2, 1, here we go. 20 seconds. You've got an option, keep going. You can turn and rotate your palms forward. You can also keep your palms in facing each other. The important part is that you open your shoulders rather than taking the arms in front. So press and open those shoulders up. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Take a break, but don't let go of that band. You got 10 seconds, and we're going to take it to just a bicep curl by itself. Shoulders back, chest tall. Here we go. Curling up. Make sure those elbows stay next to your side. Nothing else is moving. Little opportunity to catch the breath. Nice deep breaths. Abs in tight. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. We're going to take 1 foot off the band. The leg that's off the band is going to be the leg that's lunging. Keep the hands just as they are. We're going to take a lateral lunge to the side of the free leg, pressing that hip out. Then that same side arm is going to high row and back to center. Here we go. Lunge, elbow high, big row, back to center, and repeat. Excellent. Push those hips back, chest tall. We've got time for 1 more. And we're going to be switching sides. So quickly switch those feet. Standing up nice and tall. Go in the other direction. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lunge. Big high row. Just like when we did the reverse lunge earlier with the double high row, you want to make sure that you lunge before you row so that you get those hips pushed back. Otherwise, the hips won't want to go back. 3, 2, 1. Both feet back on if you need it for overhead press. We're back to the top. 2 more rounds. Arms up. Here we go. Abs in nice and strong. As you get tired on this one, the first thing that's going to happen is the back is going to arch so that you limit how far you have to push. Really important that you don't. If you feel like you're getting to that point, take a foot off. Take some of that tension off. And time. Arms back down. Roll those shoulders back. Bicep curls. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Another beauty of using the band is that if your tension gets too tight, at any time, you can alternate rather than going both at the same time. So keep that in mind, especially on that overhead press. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Take 1 foot off. Back to that lateral lunge. I'm going to scoot over. Stepping with the free leg. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Big lunge. Hips back. Elbow nice and high. Back to center. Good. Really important. You come all the way back to center. Both feet all the way together. That's forcing the inner thigh on the straight leg, as well as the glute on that bent leg, to drive with power back together. Last one. And we're going to switch sides. So switch feet. Standing nice and tall. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice big lunge. Big pull. Excellent. keep with this pace. Remember, it's 20 seconds nice and hard, 10 seconds to switch. 5 seconds to go. Big lunge. And time with both feet back on, or one foot if you need to. Last round on these guys. Curl those arms up. Here we go. Big press. Open those arms up. If you look sideways while your arms are overhead, all you should be able to see is the edge of your arm. If your whole arm is covering your eyeball, then they're coming in front. You gotta press them back. 3, 2, 1. Bring them down. Excellent. Bicep curl. Roll those shoulders back. Here we go. Big curl. Nice and strong. As many as you can. Remember, you can take the single arm if you need to. We just want to keep it moving for 10 seconds. Abs in tight. No rocking front to back. Keep that body still. And time, take a foot off. Going into that lateral lunge. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Set it nice and low. Big pull back. Very good. Your hand matters not. How high your hand gets to is not important. It's all the elbow and the shoulder blades. Feel that squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Last one, we get a little breather. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Big lunge and squeeze. Good. Drive it back together. Squeeze those legs. Big sit. Think about that toddler chair. Can you get down to that chair? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Grab a sip of water. Set down that band. You are done with it. Grab a sip. Coming up, you're going to need your dumbbells. We're going to go back to our 45 seconds of work. So you're going to need those dumbbells for 2 moves in a row, 45 seconds each move, and we'll go twice through. Once you've got those dumbbells, I'm going to show you the move real quick. We're going to start with a sumo squat. You've got options on your arms. You can either allow them to hang between your legs as you go, or you can pull them up in that rack position. It's completely up to you. Rack position will be a little bit more challenging, especially on your core. Letting them hang a little bit easier, but also good for allowing you to sit a little bit lower. So on that sumo squat, feet are nice and wide, toes are turned out. Remember, your knees go where your toes go. So as I sit, I'm pressing my knees out wide, trying to sit my hips down to my heels or as low as I can. So we got 45 seconds on the clock. Feet are nice and wide, toes are out. Make sure those shoulders are set back. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Sit those knees wide. Excellent. If you are facing me in the camera, I want you to think that the whole time I can see from your rib cage up. If I can't see your rib cage, it's because your chest is dropping. We want that chest nice and tall. It's okay for it to get a little bit of a lean because the hips are shifting back, but we don't want it rocking forward. We want all the work going into the legs. We are almost there, guys. Looking at 5 more seconds. Then we're going to keep these dumbbells and stand up tall. And time. So we're going to pull our feet in super close together, so a little bit more narrow than the hips. The arms are going to be resting in front. We're going to take a slight bend in the knees. Maintain this bend the whole time. So as you go, don't think about a squat. We don't want it to bend more. So what we're going to do is rock back in the heels, drive the hips back. You want to feel that nice long pull through the hamstrings. And then we're going to use our glutes to pull it back to the top. So reach it back, squeeze back in. Here we go, 45 seconds. Rock back, Squeeze back in. Check those shoulder blades. Are they pulled nice and tight? And are they staying back the whole time? One of the biggest challenges on this exercise, especially if you don't have a mirror, is that the shoulders like to round forward and then the back hunches. And then instead of ever feeling my legs, all I feel is my back. This is not a back exercise. We do utilize our back muscles in this one for some endurance, but we're working our glutes and hamstrings. So keep that back nice and straight. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go right back into our sumo squats. Now we're gonna feel the back of the legs a little bit more. Here we go. Nice and wide, squeeze back up. So if you were feeling those straight leg deadlifts that we just did, if you were feeling them in the back of your legs and your glutes where I want you to, these sumo squats should feel a little harder this round because we're using some of the same muscle groups, kind of compounding that work. If you were not feeling the back of your legs, even with my cues of leaning back into the heels, keeping the back straight, do me a favor when you're done, take a video of yourself doing a couple of those deadlifts and send it to me, and we'll get them fixed. 5 seconds. Get one more in there. All right, we're back to that deadlift one more time. Remember, your feet are narrow. By narrowing up our legs, we're gonna get a little bit more inner thigh out of it. A little bend in those knees. Here we go. Rock it back. Squeeze it in. Rock it back. Squeeze it in. Excellent. Keep those hands as close to the body as you can. It'll allow you to really feel that rock back. Awesome. Straight back line. Those glutes and hamstrings should definitely be talking to you. Nice work, everybody. Nice work. Keeping it going. We got 20 seconds to go. Big squeeze. Make those glutes get a little wonky on you, a little shaky because you're squeezing so hard. Last 10. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Set those weights down. Quick sip of water if you would like one. We are finishing out with one more block of the 20-10, 3 times through. So on this block, we're going to start standing, and then we're going to hit the ground for 2 exercises. The first standing is going to be a single leg toe touch. So we've been talking a lot about balance and working on our balance. So you got 2 options. You can do basically what we did with our straight leg deadlift, except instead of 2 feet, you can do it on 1, so that this bottom knee is not bending. Or you can bend your bottom knee as more of a squat and reach for those toes. Either way, the goal is balance. So for 20 seconds, your goal is to try not to touch the leg that's in the air. And then we'll switch legs, and then we'll hit the ground. All right, everybody ready? I'll give you about 5 seconds. Pick which leg you want to start with. 2, 1, here we go. Remember, you got 2 options. Bending the knee like a squat, or keeping that leg straight at the bottom, more of a straight leg deadlift. Depending upon your strength, one of those will be more challenging than the other. And take a break. We're going to switch sides. Remember to find a focal point out in front of you, something that's relatively close so you're not yanking your head back. And here we go. And try to keep your eyes on that point the whole time. Nice, guys. Keep that focus. Abs are strong. Everything is pulled tight. 3, 2, 1, and time. Maybe on the ground. All right, we are doing our plank, tap, and reach. So on this one, we're in a plank. We're going to tap behind and then reach forward and switch. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So tap the back of one leg, reach out in front, and switch sides. Back of the leg, reach, and switch. If this is your first time to ever do this one, or you don't do any planks, if you have to rock a little bit to the side, that's okay. If you are a plank pro, your goal is to never let your belly button turn. That belly button is pointing to the ground. 3, 2, 1, quick break. We're gonna flip over to our back and finish it with bicycles. Ready, set, hands behind the head, long legs, alternating, elbow to knee. Remember to relax the head in the hands. You are not trying to pull your neck to your knee. Long arms out nice and wide. Make your abdominals do your work. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, back up. All the way to the top. We're back to that single leg toe touch. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Feel free to change up your method if you did bent knee last time. Then attempt those straight leg reaches. But remember, your straight leg always has a little bit of a bend. 5 seconds. And time. You got 10 seconds to switch. Quick breath. Find that spot out in front. And here we go. Nice. Every time you stand back up, everything pulls tight. Abdominals. Think about lifting your chest to the ceiling. Last one. And we're back to the ground. Plank, tap, and reach. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Tap back, reach, center. Tap, reach, center. Nice, guys. Keeping it strong all the way there. Think about where your belly button is pointing. Keep it straight to the ground. And time. Flip it over. We're almost done. We're going to finish this round and we're going to hit one more round. 2, 1. Bicycles. Excellent. Remember, your focus is on your rotation of your upper body and the stretch away of your lower body. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're back on our feet. One last time through. One last time. Got this, guys. Finishing strong. Single leg. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Tap and stand. Good. Whether you are straight legging or bending that bottom leg, make sure that your weight is in your heel and not your toes. And time, switching legs. Last time on side 2. 2, 1. Here we go. Excellent. Keep it going. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Take it to the ground. All right, we got 2 core exercises to go and you're done. 3, 2, 1. Tap and reach. Tap, big reach. Tap, reach, center. Tap, reach, center. Nice, guys. Stay with it. Stay with it. Nobody hits the floor. 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. Finishing it out on those bicycles. 3, Good work, good work. Remember to hit your cool down. Now is not the time to turn off the video, run upstairs along with the rest of your day. Get some cool down in, bring that heart rate back down, stretch out through your glutes and low back. We did a lot of single leg and a lot of low back work today, so make sure you hit a good stretch. All right, guys, have a great week, and I look forward to hearing how these workouts go.